Now I'm gonna go to the next set. Let's see. we could do. I'm gonna do GCT versus Poké. Yeah, I'm gonna do GCT versus Poké, and after this set, I will review my own energy status and see if I still got energy with one more set after this, which I doubt so, but we will see. No, Nico, today I'm only reviewing Meijin sets, because those are the sets that I have downloaded on my PC as of now. I need to catch up to the Chaos League sets as well. So let's start. GCT versus Poké. GCT on the left, Poké on the right. Okay, GCT sets up a +9 here into some time lag chains. Into an insert. How long is he gonna go here? How high is he gonna go? He goes up to +8, but that +9 was already an issue for Poké. Let's see what happened here. He has two scary looking towers, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, takes the +5 chain. Oh, that does not look right to me. Maybe he hit the frame perfect swap, the frame perfect grounded catch swap on the yellow, which prevented the match, which also made him panic and not take the +4 with the light blues. That was a bit strange, but that's a quick one. That's a quick one as a first blood. Let's go next game. Okay, let's look at Poké here. Ooh, that's a strong opener there from Poké. Yeah, almost 8 lines, 32 GPM opener. And GCT was not able to top him out. Here comes the chain. Oh no, that +4 was too early. He needs to burn he needs to burn a little bit more of panels to reach the clear. Okay, takes the 6 and takes the double chain as well. Okay, needs to burn the greens, otherwise the clear wouldn't have been possible. Takes the 6 in already a low stack situation. Not sure if I fully agree with them, but as long as he's alive, goes for the +5, goes for the +6 clear, and is once again low stack. We're not done with the defense here, Poké. Nope, that was the wrong movement. That was the wrong sequence. The right sequence was I don't disagree with the purple chain, but the right sequence was transporting this red panel to the left, so that you're able to clear with the red panels on the left. That would have been the right sequence. But what he did was not good enough, and he died. I'm not sure if he had time to save himself by downstacking the light blue then clearing with the greens, but the correct play was earlier. He missed the train and died. Next game. Alright. GCT opens up here with a ×7, followed by one singular 4 wide, one singular +5. Poké's opener had more combos, but also had a lower chain. Almost created a little bit of an uncomfortable asymmetrical garbage situation here for what? Okay, what was that? GCT. It's easy, just swap this yellow out of the way and you have a beautiful +6. Instead, two very strange burns. happened there, but hey, not too much damage done. Here comes Poke's chain. Ooh, that was close. And okay, Tears Merge here. White. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. He knew what he was doing. Okay. Burned those light blues, otherwise they would have been useless. And clears with +8. Is now low stack, but has an easy clear ready, and now it's not gonna be low stack anymore after all that combo garbage clears. Takes the garbage, takes the chain into some combo work here. Ooh, that looked scary for a moment. Those misrops look scary. I like that +5. Is he gonna set the 6? No. He just takes the +3 clear. Let's see how Poke died here. High stack. That looks to me that he didn't know what to do. That he ran out of ideas. So something that he could have done here was, I mean, you have a lot of options here. You can set up the red and purple +6. You can set up the blue and red +6. You can even do some down stacking work here and set up a +8 that would clear the garbage. Those are some options that Poke had here. He took none of them, and he took the easy option that is always available to all of us, which is dying. Alright, next game. 3-0 for GCT here. I'm gonna look at Poke here. Plus ×6 with a few combos. Then clears with a +6 as well, keeping up the pressure. And now we're garbage chaining. Ooh, that looked scary for a moment, but he's alive. He's now gonna take the. He's gonna finish the. He's gonna cut the chain at that ×4 +5. Of course, we take those 9s, and then we set up an easy transition. We even RNG the clear here. Sets up a chain. He sets up a beautiful +5 there. More nice, well done there, catching the yellow panel while it's hovering in order to use it for the clear. And let's see where GCT died here. Right. Clears with the red panels. I mean, that's a horrible garbage RNG. But looking at that, knowing that you're getting some horrible garbage RNG, you need to look elsewhere in your board. And you have this +9 here set up. You can even take the yellow match into a ×2 +4 chain here. You can even clear with your tier 2. There are options. He instead focused too much on his top side of the tier 1, where there was nothing really readily available, and died. Yeah. Next. Alright. GCT starts here with some nice combo into nice time lag there. But now that +8 from Poke is gonna be a bit annoying, yeah. Unfortunately for Poke, there was not any more garbage to top GCT out with. Takes the double chain, also takes the +5, takes another double chain, already charging up at ×5. Takes another double chain, charging up a +7 now. Cuts the chain there, although I don't think that was intentional. takes a string of consecutive +4s there. I think he tried to do some weird frame trick there that didn't work. But it's okay, he has just enough time to set up the +5 clear. Now he's gonna take the... Yeah. Oh, those are a bit of close calls defenses for... that was not right. That does not seem like the right line for me, from my point of view. Let's see. Let's look back at this. Let's try to analyze what he could have done here. Okay, something I'm looking at that maybe he did not have enough time for is setting this here and inserting this panel. I don't know if he would have had enough time for it, but it would have been very rewarding because this chain would have continued with the dark blue insert, and which would have continued with the yellow chain, which would have left you with the green clear, with the green +4 clear after some slight down stacking there. That's the line I'm seeing now. Instead, yeah, he inserted from the wrong side, I think, and left him with just like this end screen. Looks funny because the only match available is this one. Well, this one and also this one after down stacking that, but very difficult end screen. Next. Okay, let's watch Poke here. Okay, that's the time. They both have the very similar opener in terms of amount of garbage sent, but Poke is in a much better spot here than GCT. GCT is stuck in low stack hell, low stack prison here. And let's see. Wait, give me a moment. That was a bit weird. Give me a moment here. Okay. We should be ready to go. Let's go. Where was I? Was watching Poke here. Yeah. That looked scary. That looks scary for Poke. Missed the insert. Yeah. Okay. But eventually he finds the right sequence to clear with. Okay. Once again back to a comfortable spot here for Poke. His cursor ran away for a moment, but he managed to reach the +7 just in time. Okay, you need stalling here, buying some time. Shake time saves him. Oh, I would have even gone for the insert there. Ooh, I like that. I like that, knowing that you have going aggressive, knowing that you have the red clear ready to pop. Very nice transition setup there for Poke with the dark blues. Takes the 5, because of course you take the 5 there. 2 +4. Into chain, into down stacking, into clear. Good defensive gameplay here from Poke. Meanwhile, the combos keep coming out, and the combos are what did GCT in. Let's see how GCT perished. Alright. He takes the chain, and the chain leaves him in a very uncomfortable spot here. Has to scramble. Yep. Alright, so the issue here is with this. The issue here is with this chain. And honestly, I would have taken the hovering red panel burn here, and maybe set up the dark blue chain to buy some time, and after setting up that chain, I would have kept the light blues around for the clear, but it's a very difficult line to spot. especially because you have to notice that your line starts with the hovering red burn, which is oh so difficult. But yeah, instead of that, let's see. Even here, I mean, this is a very difficult board. This is a very difficult board to solve because there's nothing really readily available to pop. Yeah, like the closest thing is this red match at the very bottom. But oof, that's a tough board. That's a tough board. He did a valiant effort, but with no stop time nor shake time because nothing was falling anymore. That was not happening. Next game. Goes for the slide instead of the insert. There, GCT. Okay. Okay. Does it? Good question. What causes? Okay. What causes shake time? Then I will illustrate it with the next piece of garbage that drops. When garbage drops, let's see. I will look for an example to explain that is useful. Okay, that's a good example. So let's go back a bit. Poke here on the right just finished at time 6, which means a big garbage block is about to drop on GCT's side here. The moment this piece of garbage drops on the screen, it shakes the entire stack. It's like an earthquake. It's like this garbage drop that drops causes a little earthquake on your stack that shakes it. Well, it's not just aesthetic. When your stack is shaking like this, you are invincible. You cannot die, and this is represented by the health bars with the green part. The green part is the amount of time that your stack is shaking. See? Here it gets overlapped because he gets a +4, which means this is the time where the panels are popping, and this is the stop time awarded by the +4 combo. I don't blame you for not knowing about it, because one night we did a review of all the panel game tutorials, and not a single one of them, not even the ones that focus on multiplayer, mentioned shake time at all. So yeah, shake time is the spirit of invincibility that you get by having garbage drop on you, because it would be unfair if that garbage had killed the GCT right there. So it's just there to keep the game fair. And here's the thing that I did not mention. The bigger the garbage block, the more shake time you get. So these ×3s that are on GCT's board give much more shake time than the small combo garbage that fell after that. Yeah, any piece of garbage gives shake time, but bigger pieces of garbage give much more shake time. I hope that answered your question. Oh, that was a very nice sequence there by GCT. Oh, I love that. So offensive. So, all right. Now what? By the way, longer game. 2 minutes already. Okay, I'm looking at the green clear. I was looking at the green clear. Now you need to downstack here, but you have enough time thanks to the shake time. Yeah. So, what the pros or what the high level people might try to use is they try to win games by throwing a lot of combos because those combos give less shake time, thus less time to react. Less time to set up stuff. Like the combo storm that GCT just defended from. And let's see how Poké died here. Alright. He's chaining. He starts at ×2 chain. He hesitates for a moment before going for the horizontal. Oh, there's a lot of hesitation there. There's a lot of hesitation there. Things didn't go his way. He seemed to have panicked and ran out of ideas. It's a bit painful seeing this easy clear right here and Poké scrambling to find anything in the bottom. That's just how panel goes sometimes. Alright, next game. We're going to be looking at Poké for this one. Poké starts with a +6 before going for a bunch of combo chains. Not bad, but it's not enough to top GCT out here. I almost called him Epic Yoshi. Alright, takes a bit of an aggressive approach, but cuts the chain. Alright, the +5 gives him more than enough time to set up the clear. Okay, that looked a little bit messy for my taste, but I'm not gonna complain too much. That was still a nice line. He sets up the +9. I thought he would settle for the 8. No, he did the +9 in the end, and all that offense paid out in the end. Let's see how GCT died here. Right. It's chaining in a bit of an unconventional way here. Oh, he couldn't find the right sequence for to clear with the yellows. So the sequence to clear with this is that start here. You need to downstack the tower that only has one panel. So in this case, you would have to downstack this one so that this panel falls here and you can clear with it. Or you can swap it here and then downstack this one so that this yellow panel falls here and you can easily clear with it. And in this situation, up until here it was correct, but then he messed up by doing this. That's what you do when you try to clear with a chain. Unfortunately, there was no chain to be found here with the dark blues. So that was a mess up there by GCT, which cost him the game. Okay. Water time. Don't forget to stay hydrated, guys. Maybe his down input didn't work out, but from the looks of it, it looked like he had the wrong idea. I'm not exactly sure. I was not watching him when it happened. So, also welcome in Deluxe Flame. Okay, let's watch GCT now. Okay, goes for a +3 ×3 into a now bigger chain, and nothing in terms of Poké's opener up until he dropped the ×5 on GCT. Alright, correctly sets up the greens for a garbage chain. Nice. That is not gonna clear. You need to downstack. Oh, I would have downstacked and then cleared with a +4. But the way he did it forced him to burn one more match. Nice, that was clutch. Finding that defense was clutch. And that's now gonna clear with the +4, yes. Alright. Alright. Oh, that was very close. That was extremely close there for GCT, but he's alive at the end. Immediately goes to tier 2. Finds a +4 in the tier 2. Okay. Well, he knows he has the green clear. Or maybe he actually didn't know he had the green clear up top. Went to stall for a bit there. Alright. Times 5 there. He knew he had to burn that otherwise. And it still didn't work out. Okay. It's a difficult scenario because this burn is correct. I think this burn is correct. No, I didn't wanna. Alright, this burn was correct. I accidentally pressed back there. But yeah, that burn was correct. But I think on the left side he needed to get the chain instead of trying to downstack his way into a clear. Alright, next game. Let's see. Alright, a times 5 here for Poke and a few combos versus a times 5 with a similar amount of combos for GCT. Alright. Yeah, you can use the +4 to stall like Poke did. Man, maybe that was the correct play actually. I'm not sure if he would have had enough time otherwise. Hello, just curious, is this a different person than the one that was doing? We're different, like, yes, I'm a different person, obviously, I'm not Lava. But Lava is not the only one who does commentary for the matches. I am Javi, and I'm also part of the set of streamers that commentate and stream the live matches. I don't know exactly how many we are, but the most common narrators here. Okay. I don't know how he managed to find that one. That was a very scary looking situation. I will review that in a bit. Yeah, we're like the most common faces you'll see here are Lava. Obviously, he is the one doing the most of the most commentary here lately. But then I'm also around. I'm Javi. Then there's Chaos, who usually appears to commentate the monthly tournaments. And then there's Spider, who commentates his own tournaments, his own weekday tournaments, and also sometimes appears to commentate on live sets as well. When it comes to reviews, up until recently, Lava has been taking care of all of them. Now I've started taking on reviews myself as well. Okay, Poke there stalling with the +5. And if you're new, welcome in. Enjoy your stay and hope you'll have fun. Poke there immediately goes to tier 2 for a clear. Needs to find something. Okay. Change down. Not a bad option when you need stability on your board. I'm looking at the dark blues. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking at. Good defensive gameplay here from Poke. Alright. Yeah, needs to stall the. Okay. Doing some very defensive burns that saved his life in the end. 3-minute game, by the way. It's also a longer one. I wouldn't have done that, but he even gets the grounded catch to get to extend the chain and get the +5. Alright. Sets up the 9 for the clear. Nice. And sets up a beautiful transition as well. After those small hiccups earlier in this game, I am now really liking Poke's defensive gameplay here. Yup. Let's see. Downstacks that for a clear. That's a very... Okay. I did not like that garbage roll at all, but Poke managed to make it work. As you need to, otherwise you die. Okay, goes for the aggressive +6 chain extension there. Did not do any damage. Sets up the 5. Hits the accidental slide. I'm confident that that slide was not accidental. He was looking at an insert. That's a lot of burns, but he managed to catch the light blue hovering match in order to safely clear. 4 minutes and a half already. This is a great game. Alright. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Okay. That probably cost him more burns than were necessary, but at this point, who am I to complain? They have been alive for a very long time already. This game's gonna hit 5 minutes just now. Game's already 5 minutes long. Okay. Okay. We keep clearing. We keep defending, and that's what this game is about at this level. Because they are both sending enough garbage. Well, at least GCT is maybe not sure if Poke is fully topping GCT out here. Okay, spots the light blue garbage, but that's gonna give him trouble. Okay, finds the dark blue clear at the right side. Needs to stall with the +4, yeah. But good job defending from all those combos. That was a sticky situation there for Poke. Gets the 5. I would have looked at the yellow clear. He's just taking here. Did he really try to go for the insert when you had the automatic +5 chain right there? That was a bit silly, but no major damage done here. Okay. Yeah, the GCT's queue is empty. Poke is struggling with offense here. He needs to get in a more comfortable spot and find his opportunity to attack here. Yeah, like that. GCT stopped out here. GCT is not topped out anymore. Oh, missed the insert. But finds the +4 just in time. You're gonna have to downstack in order to clear that. Yep. Okay. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Oh, that was clutch. Oh no, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah. Ah. Alright, let's look at that. So here you already have to see that your clear is the dark blues, and you can clear with a +4. So the key swap here is swapping this dark blue panel here. Hello. Oh, welcome in, Sarah. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're reviewing Meijin sets here. Well, this is GCT versus Poke. So, yep. Hope you enjoy your stay. Anyway, back to what I was. Yeah, the key swap here is swapping this blue panel here. Why? To avoid the accidental match here, which is exactly what happened here to Poke. He did not perform that swap, accidentally matched this, and then scrambled to find the yellow clear, which he did not get, which he couldn't get in time. Just one swap away. Those are the games that hurt. Those are the losses that hurt in the end. But we keep moving. We take those. We take those. Next game. That was a very good game, by the way, but that was a 5-minute game or so. So very impressive showing from both of them. Alright, GCT, let's see what you got in store for us now. Oh, not taking the +5 there, that's like a crime. Redeems himself by taking a beautiful 8. Ooh, wait, I wanna comment on that. No. Okay, I wanna comment on that. Let's see. Good thing it wasn't too far into the game. But I wanna comment on that because I find that interesting. Okay, there's the +8 setup there, but here. This swap is crucial. This swap right here is crucial because it's what allows you to keep this red structure stable, and it's what allows you to be able to use it as a clear. In fact, if I predict this, he's gonna let the aggressive yellow chain happen. But yeah, that was a very important swap for GCT there. Well played. Alright. Sets up the +4 clear, nice. Yeah, that was a difficult red panel structure to work through, but he did it flawlessly. He was also not topped out, so he wasn't under any pressure. Things are always easier when you're not under pressure. So yeah, everyone get to work. Everyone get to go practice your attacks. They need to be fierce. They need to be fearsome. They need to put pressure on your opponents. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I think those birds were necessary. Maybe the +4 was a little too much. Yeah, no, those birds were necessary. In the hypothetical situation that he's topped out, if he's not like he is right now, then those birds were not actually necessary. Well, I would have taken the hovering +4 with light blues, but his line is also valid and correct. Alright, clears with the hovering +4. And now he's gonna take the aggressive times +6 while in low stack, which I'm not sure if I fully agree on because it led to this scary situation. Alright, he's gonna take the 5 here, stalls with the +4 and clears with the dark blues in order to have the +4 readily available to stall with. Alright, I'm looking at, I was looking at the +7 instead. He's trying to, I'm guessing he's trying to avoid taking the 7, maybe turning it into an 8 if given the chance. But eventually that did not happen and he had to settle with the 4. Alright. Another long game, by the way, approaching... I mean, it was a relatively long game, but I was about to say approaching 3 minutes, and that did not happen. Okay, let's see. Let's see how let's see how Poke perished here. Tears merge, classic death situation, and nope, he's too focused on something that was never gonna happen. Okay, what options did we have? What options did he have? Well, of course the easiest one is just go up, downstack this yellow one, and clear with the greens. But even if you fail to spot that, just swap the yellow for the light blue. You have an automatic chain, which you can turn into a bigger automatic chain by setting up the greens into dark blues, into maybe yellows. But once again, the easiest option here is just to downstack the yellows and clear with the greens. So yeah. Next. Let's see, Poke. We're gonna be looking at you now. Alright. Nice +5, I like that one. And then sets up the 8. A little bit messy, but the 8 happened in the end, which is the important part. Sets up another 8 at the left side, which he has ready to pop at any moment. Even turns it into a 9. Nice, the Shogun was still readily available, still denied by him. Okay, okay, I like that, I like that. Went and set up a match in his tier 2. Important because that match will also clear both tiers at the same time. Uh-oh, he could not get to that in time. Takes the horizontal dark blues. Nice. Nice. He couldn't. I think he could have gone for the +6 there, but he did not. Instead, we're getting some combo game there. Okay, starts with that burn and buys time with the ×2 chain. Now, is he gonna take the Shogun? No, he burns the yellow panels instead and starts a very nice combo chain. Alright, keeps those columns aligned and stable so that the clear does not disappear when the tiers merge. It's a very important skill to learn and have. Right, sets up the automatic chain for the clear, nice, and then comes the combo game again. This is gonna look scary there for GCT when he's done with these chains. Yeah, there are already combos on GCT's stack, but there are also a lot of combos, or there should be combos. I'm not sure though. That's not completely combos, but it's still enough to top Poke out. Just not in a super scary manner here. Okay, I think there could have been more offense there from Poke, but that's also fine. Ooh, I liked what Poke was preparing here. Let's see how GCT died here. So low stack. I'm already getting red flags because low stack. Okay. Clears. Tiers merge, of course. Oh no, he didn't. You put yourself in a much more difficult situation because you are not transporting this panel in time. They're not in a million years. So you need to burn something. The problem is that your only option here is actually the greens. Because if you burn the greens, you cannot downstack. You have no stop time, okay? Let's assume that there's no stop time here. And even if there was stop time, it wouldn't have been enough to downstack this panel, which is what he had to do. You cannot put this panel here because if you put the panel above the match, then you cannot downstack the dark blue to the bottom. Where was his clear? His clear was here. He needed to take it while these greens were hovering above the match. It didn't happen, so the rest is history. He valiantly went... okay, you know what? There's another possibility here. I said that you cannot downstack this one, but one that you can downstack is this one. You can downstack this one, match these light blues, and then do something with the... set up the dark blue here, maybe even bet on a grounded catch. But at the end of the day, these are all just hypotheticals, and this is a prime textbook don't be here situation. So the best thing you can do to survive these situations is never be in these situations in the first place. Try not to put yourself in this low stack too often. It will be bad for you. You will die a lot of times. Next game. Water break. Reminder, the roundly reminder to drink water, guys. Let's go. All right. We're watching GCT now. That's your favorite situation in the game and I hate it. Yep. Don't we all hate it? Ooh, that looks scary there for GCT. I did not like the sequence he took there. Denies the light blue Shogun, that's okay. Not everything has to be solved by a Shogun. There are lots of options available at your disposal. Unless you're low stack, because then your options become much more limited. Okay, sets up the aggressive chain here into some aggressive combo game as well. Did not see the light blue tier 2 clear, but that's okay, he didn't need it. Now tiers merge, and we're looking... I was looking at the dark blue clear, but he saw the greens instead. Perfectly valid as well, of course. Okay, I think I agree with the burn. I agree with the purple burn. I'm not agreeing too much with what's happening there, but that's okay. Very neck and neck set, by the way. Very neck and neck set. Both players are very similar in terms of skill, pressure, and whatnot. Alright, I'm looking here at the red clear, yeah, and that +7, which I'm not convinced that it was intentional, helped greatly with that. Nice. He can chain. He can confidently chain, knowing that he has an easy clear ready. When you have clears ready like that, you know you can go aggressive. I would have taken the +5, but that's okay. It just means you have to burn the light blues as well in order to clear. Aggressive. That +4 was aggressive. Uh-oh, that's a blind spot. That's a blind spot moment right there. Okay. Yeah, we're back in a low stack pickle here. Yeah, needs to burn those and then clear with the +6. Yes. Alright. Now what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna down stack? Oh, I thought he was taking the +4 light with the light blues. But he proved me wrong and proved to be better than me by taking the +5 light blues instead. Okay, we down stack those and clear with the 4. Nice. Good defensive gameplay here from GCT. Why did I say Poke? Okay, let's review that. And why did I say anything? The moment I say anything, he dies. It doesn't matter if it's a live set or a reviewed set. Tears merge. He gets a +6 into a ×2 chain. I would've. Well, like, okay, why? Like, if you're in this situation, just swap this one here. It's faster. It's faster because when it's time for you to swap this one, you only have to swap it 2 columns. The way he did it, now he needs to swap the yellow panel 3 columns, which requires more time that he did not have. And look at that. Had the panels been here, he would have reached his clear, but this way he did not. Unfortunate. It was a good game as well. A 3-minute game when both of them having really good offensive stats. Next. But yeah, once again, he was in low stack. And we know what happens when you're in low stack. Didn't raise. GCT could have raised there, but maybe that's okay. I said Poke again, didn't I? When talking about GCT. Yeah, I don't think a third review is happening today. I'm already a little bit drained, but that's okay. We'll just get through with this one. Aggressive gameplay there from from GCT into some combo game. Now he has a fresh set of panels here. That was a strange kick, but it's okay because it left him in a very comfortable spot with a very easy clear. Yeah, it just downstacks itself. Stealth that one and did nothing with it. It just got burned. Alright, let's review that. I was watching the weird, a little bit, those slightly strange sequences from GCT, but let's see how Poke died here. Alright, a big hole. We got a big gap in the middle of Poke's stack here. Let's move forward. I'm looking, yeah, at that +4, but that +4, taking that +4 forces you to take that exact chain. Why? My idea here would have been let this chain happen, downstack anything but this banner. We do not want to downstack this banner. We do not want this match. I would have downstacked this yellow or this purple. I wouldn't have minded any of them. Why do we not want this match? Because by letting this panel fall, we can clear with this +4. That's what I would have done here. But he undid the chain and then ran out of options. Even here, if you can get this, if you can swap this panel here and get a chain going, you can save yourself. But once again, the crucial mistake was undoing the red chain here. Right, next game. Alright, let's watch Poke now. Oh, I wanna comment on that. Alright. That's a lot of particles. I need those particles to get out of my way. Okay. This is a +9. This here, had he not touched anything, this would have been a +9 chain extension. But he undid the +9 by swapping that light blue. Unfortunate. Because then he didn't use those light blues for anything other than this rather weak garbage chain. Alright, takes the double chain, organizes his stack while the garbage is clearing. Okay, that can work if your intention is to cut the chain as well. I wouldn't have exactly done it like that, but it works. It barely works. He's gonna take the aggressive +5 into another +5. That also works as a clear. Nice, sets up the garbage chain. And now he's stalling for a bit because I'm sure that he has a lot of stuff queued up. Oh, that was not the best situation to end up in, but it's okay because he's alive. Okay. Garbage chains once for the stop time. Oh, that. Oh, nice. That was a very nice burn to avoid having to bet on the grounded catch. I know of someone who's currently reviewing a Meijin set that would have betted on the grounded catch, lost and died. But yeah, let's see how Poke died here. Alright, Tears merge. He clears, Tears merge. Denies the Shogun. And messed up the +4. He unfortunately messed up the +4. So maybe taking the Shogun would have been an easier way out. I'm not exactly sure. Right, next game. Let's see, back to you, GCT. Gets the drop-in extension for a +5 versus Poker's very strong 38.6 GPM opener there. Right. Oh, that looked a little bit scary there for GCT, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine as long as our panels keep clearing garbage. Nice. I'm not liking the down stack, but it's okay. Shake time saves him. Okay, down stacks the yellow. That was correct. I'm not exactly liking the GCT's lines here, because they are denoting some defensive struggles here, and that offense is paying the price. He's just sitting at a 17 GPM. Now, where did the +5 go? I think the +5 just fell down due to the chain that was going on. But that's okay. He manages to escape death in this situation. I'm already looking at the tier 2, at the +4 tier 2. I would have looked at it earlier, because then that's what happened. Had to do some panic looking swaps there to reach the clear in time. Nice burn, not only to stall for time, but also to find the clear. Alright. Oh, I'm not liking that burn. Yeah, that's a complex clear. That was a complex clear, and GCT did very well. Oh, he even manages to get to +5. I know of a certain Meijin said reviewer who wouldn't have gotten that +5, or would have gone for it and died in the process. Okay, stall with the +4 or clear with the +4. That was well played as well. Yeah, although that defensive effort paid off big dividends there for GCT. He won while 20 lines behind. Let's see how Poke died. Okay, so he's chaining, cuts the chain at ×3, gets a +5. Oh, that downstack was wrong. That downstack was wrong. Downstack the green, so that you can keep the reds as a clear. Yeah, now you don't have the reds. Now you need to. It's funny because he didn't even get killed by the garbage. That garbage, that offense was not enough from GCT to top Poke out, but it was barely enough to put him in one line territory, like just barely topped out, and then Stack Race did its thing and took him down. But yeah, next game. 8-all, by the way. This was a very close set. Oh, I'm not sure if that was intentional from GCT. But here you need to swap the left one. Here you need to swap this one if you want to continue the chain. If you don't, then that's a good way to cut it, but... Alright, back to Poke. Well, that's what a hateful garbage roll there for Poke. But it's okay, he still manages to make it work somehow. I would have been very annoyed with that. Right, keeps garbage chaining, takes the immediate tier 2 clear. Whoa, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, I love that from Poke. That was very well played. Very aggressive, very offensive. Now he just needs to make sure he's clear. His defense is also on point here. He's gonna take the 5, yeah. But what is your clear now? Alright, let's see how we could have... Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, right? You know, this is chain garbage. You know this is gonna give you a lot of shake time. Use the shake time to your advantage. Yeah, here you downstack 1, downstack another one. Reset that shake time. Downstack another one and reset that shake time. One more instance of shake time like that, that would have given you 1 and something seconds. More than enough to reach the clearing time. So just use the shake time. Right, and that put GCT on match point. So now the ball is in Poke's court, which is what we're gonna see now. Oh, GCT missed a slide there. GCT slide awarded. Alright. Right. Not enough attack there from GCT to put any pressure on Poke, but that changes now that the chain drops on him and is gonna keep him busier for a little while. Busy enough for GCT to do his combo games on him. That's a big tier 2. He spots the +4, takes the +4 right now, doesn't wait for the tiers to merge. Nice. I'm liking these lines by Poke here. undoes the 7 and clears with just the +4. Oh, uses the Dark Boost for a chain instead of a clear. Sets up the transition very well. Alright. That looked ever so slightly uncomfortable, but it's okay. He's now in a safer spot here. As long as you have an easy clear, you're in a safe spot. He has a big tier 2, he has a full of options. Doesn't take them, instead focuses on his tier 1. Nice. Alright. Takes the chain and moves the hovering green panel to the left in order to clear with it. Alright. Nice. We keep the combo game up. I mean that's the most important part of your attack. Your combo game needs to be on point. It's combos like this the ones that kill. It's combos like this the ones that win you games. Good combo game wins you games. Take notes. Let's see how GCT died here. Alright. Alright, double chain there. Oh no. I would have... Okay. Sometimes we need to not overcomplicate. We need to just not overcomplicate things. Clear here. Clear here. Swap this here and clear. And with the added time that clearing all this is gonna give you, look for something else. This clearing here with this +3 gives you the equivalent pre-stop time of a +9. That is a lot of pre-stop time. Use it to find some other attacks, some other way to defend what the next garbage that's dropping on you. But sometimes you just need to not overcomplicate things. In fact, no, I didn't. I don't think you have enough. You had enough time, but I was looking at trying to get this +6, but I don't think you have enough time for it. But yeah, not clearing here is what did GCT in. And just like that, we have a game 19. This set went to the very end to a game 19. Let's see how this game 19 went on. Alright. Seems like GCT got a stronger opener here, but it wasn't too strong. Here's the thing, Poke's opener was even weaker. Half a line weaker than GCT's. Okay, GCT cleared with a +4. Right, and now GCT is the first one to be topped out. Okay. Oh, I'm not liking the situation here for GCT. Yeah. That was the wrong down stack. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So, we take this chain. Alright, I know. We take this chain, just downstack this. Downstack this and clear with the red +3. This, I don't know if this was him initially looking at the +4 and how to get the +4. And then panicking, realizing that he did not have enough time for to get to the +4. Trying to get the 3 and then dying because he didn't have enough time. But this, you need to realize that transporting these two panels there takes way too much time that you don't really have at this point. So it's easier to just downstack this. You already did part of the work. You already downstacked one of the panels, so just downstack the other one and clear with the +3. But not doing that was a mistake. He paid the price, and he paid a huge price for it because he ended up losing the set right here, right now. It was a very well played set though, and I had a lot of fun reviewing this set. And just as I had fun reviewing my own set. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that in the history of Meijin series? I'm actually not sure if someone has reviewed their own sets. But yeah, and with that, my voice is desperately begging for a break. So I will leave it at here. Thank you all for making me company during these reviews. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you all in the next time. Bye bye.